Where are we? I mean, a few wins. Man City won, United won, Liverpool won, Chelsea won.
You're lucky we didn't win. You're lucky we didn't get a W, bro. You know what I mean? We're lucky.
You could say that. Who'd you blame for that?
Bro, Caicedo, like, he started off a madness. You know what I mean? For me, bro, being at the game, it was rocking. I was telling the man then backstage, I've been to the Liverpool game this season at the Bridge. I've been to the Barca game. And honestly, bro, the atmosphere here, it's probably the best I've heard since I've been going to games, bro. And from minute one, I knew exactly what was going to happen. Exactly what was going to happen, bro. Exactly what happened to Grizz. Exactly what happened to PSG. Exactly what happened to Barcelona. When will man learn exactly what happened to Tottenham, right? Steve, your time is coming. Yeah? Saeed, you're lucky that we got a man sent off. Steve, your time is going to come. Yeah?
What, like last
because
season?
Maresca's Pep's kids keep beating him these days. You know what I'm saying? Arteta recently has had a good record against him. Maresca might be the next one up. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I mean, you beat us twice, but bro, it was a shocking game away. Shocking. First game of the season at home. You got to remember that one, bro. It was a bit mismatch and whatnot, right? But end of the day, going into this game, Turkish, all I was hearing was Arsenal are going to pam us. You know, Arsenal are going to batter us. Always, there's going to be, you know, no chance in hell. And then for you, man, to walk away, right, without beating us, where we had 10 men for over 70 minutes, is a joke. You threw on Odegaard. You threw on Gyökeres. You had the great Marino on the pitch. You had the great Timber. That man want to say is on the same level as Reece James. All these men were on the pitch, bro. Declan Rice, I saw man back in his habitat playing at centre-back again, right? But Reece James was the one that shone. Reece James was the one that showed levels, yeah? I said it on Midday Live earlier. The Reece James Timber thing is like Torreira Kante. There's levels to this, right? Don't bring Timber to no conversations with Reece James because Reece is by himself, is in his own circumference, in his own area, right? They tried to bring Trent. Where's Trent now? Yeah?
John, do you mind?
Go on, bro.
Just to cut you, because with Reece James, the narrative's kind of gone in a way where it's kind of disingenuous. A lot of people's criticism of Reece James doesn't come as a footballer. It comes about his availability, right?
It does. You're right.
That's what I wanted to say.
But he's been fit for over a year now. My thing is, don't bring Timber anywhere near Reece, bro, because defensively, Timber's elite. I like that, right? And Reece is elite defensively. But all round, bro, going forward, the passing, the crossing, the free kicks, right? The corners. Come on, broski. He's just got way more to his game. Reece James is a complete midfielder, a complete player, in fact, right? Yeah, he can play in midfield. He can play in midfield as well. You know, he came into the midfield where Caicedo went off. I was worried because I'm like, yo, Reece, bro, I'm still a little bit PTSD-like in terms of his fitness. How's he going to deal with running around by himself? And, bro, he felt like those two players on the pitch, in the midfield, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Because he was closing everything down. Zubimendi did nothing. Rice, I'm sorry, bro, offensively did nothing, right? Marino was trying to help out in the midfield. Didn't really do anything. I thought defensively was solid. You're just a bit lucky that our attack was a bit shabby.
I have to stop. Since you're going through players in midfield, I thought you're going to continue. You said Zubimendi did nothing. Agree. Rice did nothing. I don't agree with the Rice one, but he didn't have his best of games. You said Marino. Continue. You got there was more midfielders on the pitch. I'm interested because you said James now. You said Rice. You said Zubimendi, Marino.
I forgot about Chief Keef. You know, I forgot about King Von and them. Yeah, he turned up against Tottenham and that, and they thought, man's back and that. Booker T was back again. Yeah. Booker T was back again. I even forgot my man was on the pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that person? We need to elaborate who that is, by the way, because people might not know.
Eze, bro. That's that shit I don't like. That whole life. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Man, trying to say that it's better than Palmer and that. After hat-trick against these man. These man. Who are these man? Yeah. Who are Tottenham?
Who are these men? You're right.
Here's another guy. Don't bring man to Cole Palmer Turkish, bro. There's levels to this. Yeah. There's levels to this. And I'm telling you now, bro, there is not much between our teams.
We're going to injured midfielders now. Can we talk about the midfielders that played? You went to Eze, you're right, didn't have the best of games. Agree with you. There's two left. An Argentinian. I want you to talk about him and what he did in this nice attacking role, how he impacted the final third. And the other guy, he got sent off.
Oh,
right?
oh, Caicedo. Oh,
Look at that.
Caicedo. Yeah. I thought Enzo was good, man. I thought he was dogged. I thought he helped us a lot in our build-up. I thought off the ball as well, he was very good as well. You know what I mean? But Caicedo, he let himself down because this was a game that was, you know, highly touted to be the Rice versus Caicedo debate. Everyone was looking forward to that battle. And unfortunately for him, he lost his head. I didn't mind the aggression before that, Turkish, but I'm sorry, that's the wrong decision to dive in like that, man. Marino wasn't going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? There, you just kind of hold him off. You shrug him if you need to. But to dive in like that, it was reckless. And he's got to learn from that, right? But even away from that, we still looked at the team that was going to score. Every time we was getting the ball.
That's why your focus should be on Caicedo, because a lot of the post-match analysis comes from the red card onwards. Let's not forget the hope you lot had coming into the game, the chance you lot had coming into the game, the players you had coming into the game. Esteval needs to start. The brother started, right? So let's remember the first 35 minutes before Caicedo. And yes, you played better than us. And it looked like if it continued, you might win the game. But what cost you that chance? What cost you that game? What cost you the second place at this moment in time is Caicedo. What we did after that or didn't do after that, I guess that's our problem right now. It's Man City. They made it, 2 points on us this weekend.
But
Chelsea
you know what's real uncomfortable for you though, because if you had Rice sent off, if you had Rice sent off and it was now Caicedo, Reece, and Enzo in that midfield, it would have been. It might have been a 6-0 again. It might have honestly been a 6-0 again, and that's quite damning. How can Caicedo come off the pitch and Reece is the best player on the pitch, bro? That don't make no sense, right? That don't make no sense. This should have been the game where Rice was bossing everything. I should have been seeing Rice creating. I should have been seeing Rice shooting. I should have been seeing Rice crossing it in. But it seems like he don't really do much away from the set pieces, right? I was playing that centre back again. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you need to just count yourself lucky that another mad thing has happened again at the Bridge, because last time Turkish was beating you 2-0 and Sanchez lost his head and gave the ball straight to Rice. Yeah. Before that, you did nothing for 70 minutes, bro. Did absolutely nothing for 70 minutes. Last season at the Bridge, Rice had a poor game. It was, because he broke his toe, right? We are not far from Arsenal. I'm telling people, we are not far from these guys. We just need to make sure that we sort out our centre-back situation. That is the urgent place. Because goals scored, we're right up there with you. Chances created, we're right up there. I think we've even created more chances than you, right? In terms of goal conversion right now, we're right up there. You talk about goals from different contributed players. You've got 11 different players. We've got 10, right? But you look at the amount of goals that we've conceded. We've conceded 12. You've conceded 7. We have conceded 7 goals directly from mistakes this season, bro. Yeah? So these are the little things that we need to iron out. When you talk about the quality, you talk about certain man like Fofana, so key in what we want to do, but this brother can't stay fit, right? We go from Cole and Fofana to Tosin and Chalobah. You go from Gabriel and Saliba to Hincapié and Mosquera, right? That's the depth that you have.
Together, by the way. Yeah, you got to add that into it.
They've never played together, but broski, I would rather have that pairing than have Tosin and Chalobah, is my point. Yeah. So as we are right now, we need to keep Fofana fit.
You had Fofana Chalobah yesterday. It's a bit different.
And that's what we need. That's what we need. We need Fofana to stay fit, because honestly, 1v1, he is very similar to what Gabriel brings to you, man, in terms of putting up fires, the aerial duels, right? I know you haven't seen much in the box offensively, but he's good in the air as well. You know what I'm saying, bro? The way that he carries the ball into the midfield to beat that press, right? He makes players like Chalobah look a lot better. When you've got Chalobah next to Tosin, it's a mess. When Chalobah's next to Silva, next to, Badiashile, next to Fofana, he plays a lot better, right? And that's where I'm looking at these owners and I'm thinking, bro, in January, go put a little bid for Guehi, bro. We need a bit of stability at the back, because that is the main difference. We have goals in this team. Our midfield is better than yours, right? It's the centre-back area that I'm worried about, because I'm not worried about Cuckoo.
You said the midfield, but you've previously said your squad is better than ours, right?
That was last season. But this season, I said your squad's better. I think we've got the second best squad in the league. Second
best squad in the league.
I don't think anyone else has got a better squad than us.
May contest
than you. Only you, man. To be honest.
I was
at AFTV the other day, Turkish, and we had I was doing a 11v11 with I was doing a combined 11 with Lee Judges. Bro, he showed me all the players, both of our squads, and I'm like, yo, our squads are deep, right? It's only the second centre-back area that I'm not happy with. If Cucurella's not there, I've got Hato. You wanted Hato. If Reith ain't there, I've got Gusto, right? If I look at the midfield, Andre Santos, Asugo, yeah, Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo. I'm not counting Lavia as of yet. Left-hand side, I would have built it differently. But Garnacho and Gittins, they will put up numbers in this team. Yeah? João Pedro and Delap. I'm not overly pissed with that. The right-hand side, Neto and Esteval. There's GNA in this team, broski. You know what I mean? That's the main thing for me. I'm looking at centre-backs. That's the problem.
But wait, I'm glad, but I have to come in now because... Okay, so your second and third best centre-back played, so you was missing your first best, Colwill, right? And you was missing Palmer, but you're happy otherwise. Everything else was Esteval started. Your midfield's better than ours. You know, your squad's the second best in the league. So why didn't, it doesn't all come down to you getting a red card that you didn't win the game, right? Why didn't you win the game? Why didn't you?
Bro, listen, I thought our attack was shabby in this game. I was not happy with our attack. I thought João Pedro, he could have let off shots earlier. There was moments in the game where he had space to shoot. He didn't want to shoot. I thought Delap came on very rusty at the minute. I've said many times now, even to Saeed, I told him last week, bro, I don't think you're going to see the best of Delap until the second half of the season because he's been out for quite a while, right? I thought Neto, when he had an opportunity to do something better in the final third, wrong decision. I just thought it was an off day for the attack for me personally. I've seen him play much better than that.
Who else? Because you mentioned three.
Garnacho was poor. I don't think Garnacho was great.
No. Who else? Garnacho came on as a sub. Who started?
Oh, Esteval, yeah, he was wasteful. Bro.
So why did I have to prompt you to mention that?
Hey, listen, the whole attack can get it. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to cook my players.
I had to prompt you for Caicedo. He had to prompt you for Esteban. What's going on here? What are we doing here, Don?
What are we doing here?
I'm annoyed, bro, because every time Esteban starts, it seems like we get red cards. And you already know, when we get a red card, it's easy. He's the easy one to take out of the team. You know what I'm saying?
When he was 10 yards from the goal, you had 10, 11 men on that pitch, sorry. What do you mean? You think
he got excited, man? He got excited. You know what I mean? Saka hit the ball over the bar as well. You know what I'm saying? Esteban got excited, bro. But I'm telling you, it could have been a different half if we had 11 men. Because I reckon he would have probably stayed on the pitch. If he had the ball where Neto had the ball, you're gonna see more end product for me personally. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I heard a lot of ifs in that monologue, man. Big up yourself though, because you rep Chelsea and you're here to rep Chelsea and you repped them nice because they did play nice. We all agreed. Me and Tobes were hosting yesterday, and we were saying, man.
I think after I watched it back again. We overrated their. They were better than us, but we overrated them.
But for
the 10 men.
Yeah.
What's overrated though, to you? Because they were better than you in the first half. No one's saying they were. Oh my god, they were astronomically clear. But before Caicedo got sent off, they were firmly the better side.
But they're more I think people are more waxing lyrical about them because they stopped us more so than they was great. More so than they was great yesterday. Because in the first 35 minutes, which they was better than us in 11 on 11, they had one big chance. Esteban should have scored. I'm not gonna lie, he should have scored, but he didn't. That doesn't indicate a home team on form over the last 5, better defensive record than us going into that game. We lost another centre back. All of that, they didn't play great. They played.
No,
good.
I thought the attitude was right, especially with 10 men. They didn't lay back and just sit back. I thought they were the better team. But you're right, it wasn't like amazing. But they were the better team and they put in some wicked performances. Like he's right about Reece James. Reece James was man of the match. Like I called him Beast James yesterday. He was sick. He was ridiculous yesterday. Clear man of the match. But Don, man, you were saying a lot of, if this, and then if this, if this, and then one thing I heard you say, one thing I heard you say as well, amongst many, because I listen to everything you say, because when there's a guest on and someone making a debut, we make sure we listen and analyze them. Yeah. And you said something about like you've got the second best squad this season, and you had the first best squad last season. So last season you finished where?
Fourth,
yeah. I don't think Maresca used the squad well last year. I don't think he used the squad well.
So last season you had the best squad, you finished fourth. There's no ifs, buts, and maybes. You finished fourth with the best squad. This season you're saying you got the second best squad. So what are we aiming? What's your ambitions? Where you at this season?
Bro,
the way you just spoke to us all, because you spoke to us all. You had a shot at all of us. Yeah. So this season, according to you, you're probably joint favourites because you're saying there's nothing between you and Arsenal.
No, there is. I've said it already, Grizz, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, bro.
There's not much. There's not much. Sorry, there's not much between you and Arsenal. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. I don't think. For me, again, the main difference, right, is our centre backs. Because if we had, again, people are saying if, bro. The game is about ifs.
No. Let's stop the ifs. Let's stop the ifs now. We let you do the ifs. We let you do the buts, maybes, ifs. Yeah. Now we're saying, what are you doing with this second best squad and the first best squad from last season? Now we're asking you, what you doing with another? You're asking for Gahey in January. Gahey ain't going to Chelsea, by the way. Just breaking news, bomber. Yeah, he ain't going to Chelsea. Now I'm big up Rums in the chat, man. Rums is a real one as well. But listen, what I'm saying to you, what are you doing with this squad? Second best this season, first best last season, and additions in January. Where are you finishing? Talk to us, man. I'm intrigued,
bro.
Because Matisse thinks top 4 race. I'm happy.
Nah, Matisse said second.
You're coming like
yeah. I mean, listen, as it is right now, like I keep saying this, bro. If Fofana goes down, it's a top 4 team. Yeah. If we can keep him fit, I think we'll challenge, and I think we'll finish in the top 2. That's how I'm looking at things. And obviously, that means keeping the attack fit and keeping the midfield fit. Grizz, bro, we haven't even had Palmer back. Palmer is our version of Haaland. Palmer is our version of Salah. This is our best player. This is our best attacker. We haven't even had him yet.
If he stays fit, if Fofana stays fit,
it's a big if. It's a big if. That's why we've got to go in the market.
Things are looking iffy out here, bro.
But Chris, I have to be honest though, because I don't get any confidence. At the end of the day, right? If I ask you lot to tell me a team that's won the league with a meaty centre back partnership, you won't be able to tell me one, right? Bro, a centre back partnership is so important,
man. I thought they were
that's because Fofana's available.
Your wingers are meaty as well.
You're calling your own centre backs meaty out here.
Yeah, but Tobes, you can say our wingers are meaty, but the thing about this team, we create chances and we score goals, right? I can talk to you all day. I've not bigged up my wingers to say these guys are amazing. I'm saying that this team scores goals. Whatever you think of them, they score goals.
In the league.
Because of the options that we've got, broski, in comparison to the other teams around us.
Do you think
your attacking depth is better than Chelsea's?
I'm not talking about Tottenham. I didn't say we've got a squad as good as yours.
So who do you think's got a better attacking depth apart from Arsenal right now? Yeah, who do you think's got a better attacking depth? Grizz and Steve, because Saeed, that's mid-table fodder over there.
Liverpool.
I'm asking you about these two.
Same mid-table. You could have beat us.
Liverpool's attack is better. City's attack is better. Yes.
Tell me about their depth. Tell me about their depth. Who in their depth? Go on. Tell me about their depth.
Bro. I'm not gonna derail this conversation. You have your opinion.
We're talking about the squad.
Good quality. Forget depth. Good quality.
Bro. Okay, so cool. Let's do quality. Let's do quality. Garnacho's shit. I'll tell you this for free.
Garnacho's been decent for us.
I don't give a shit about Gini.
He's been decent for us.
He's been decent, man. Tell us, that's your words, man.
He's been decent.
Ekitike starts at Chelsea. Isak starts at Chelsea. Salah starts at Chelsea. Gakpo starts at Chelsea. All 4 of those attackers, they start.
Salah had Esteval.
Come on.
I'm just saying that. I just don't agree. I'm not asking John, does he agree?
I ain't starting that guy. Okay, I ain't starting that guy right now.
That's Liverpool. Now we go to City. Haaland starts at Chelsea.
Wait, where's the rest of their attack? Where's the rest of their depth?
At Chelsea. Yes. Doku starts at Chelsea. Facts. Facts. Doku walks into your team at Chelsea. Starts.
So you've said Marmoush. And you've said Doku.
I said Haaland. I said
talk to me about their bench.
Talk
to me about their bench. Because I said the squad. I never said the 11. I said the squad. The squad is talking about the depth.
Let me come in.
Yeah, go on.
Because we all know that without Haaland,
the way you've just spoke there, when's the fucking parade, mate? Because the way you're talking is like you've just won the league, right? But you've got a point at home against Arsenal. We got a point away against Arsenal, and nobody waxed on like that. And at the end of the day, you're talking a big, massive pile of steaming bullshit, yeah? Because you ain't good enough. You're not good enough. Don't compare Cole Palmer to Mo Salah and Erling Haaland, saying he's your Erling Haaland, because he's not. Because Erling Haaland don't go 20-odd games without scoring goals, and Mo Salah this season, maybe. But you fumbled the bag there. Chelsea fumbled it. You're at home. You were supposed to go there. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Arsenal are doing their thing. They came to town, yeah, and you didn't get the result. At the end of the day, it's a point. But I've not seen anything that made me change my mind to think that you're going to finish behind us. We're nowhere near where we should be, but we're better than you. We're a lot better than you. Yeah,
we're a lot better
without
than us.
our depth, we are better than you, and we don't need depth. We don't need this, and this. You can talk about all the fancy things because for the last 6 out of 8 years, we've won the title, and we haven't always had the best squad. If we would have had him, if we would have had this, if we would have done this, no, we just get shit done. So less of the talk and the bullshit, because nobody on here wants to hear it.
Steve, look, you need to wake up. You need to wake up and smell.
Just scrape all the bullshit to one side and tell us in a proper listen. We didn't perform too well. Caicedo got sent off, let us down. We should have won the game, but I believe that my team's good enough and we're going to go and win the title. That's all we need to know.
No. I don't think we're going to win the league.
And what you had for your breakfast, because nobody gives a fuck. Just tell us what's going to happen, you know?
I don't think we're gonna win the league personally, innit? But anyway, before I even talk about the game, because I was not happy leaving that stadium, broski. Even now, thinking about it, it's drop points because I wanted to beat them, and it was a massive opportunity to beat them. Right? As much as Mosquera and Hikapi are good centre back partnership, they had no Gabriel, no Saliba, broski. Right? They're still starting Marino up top and that. It was a massive opportunity to beat these guys, and once again, we fumbled it. I am not happy with this draw. Most Chelsea fans I've spoken to.
Yeah, but this is the energy that we thought we anticipated. That's why we were taken aback when you.
No, because I got
parades around London and
marinate.
Have you seen that?
Wembley. I'm shameless. Chris. One thing about me. Yeah, you don't need to understand. I'm a shameless guy.
In the ring, and he's doing all this, the boxer, and then he goes, him and runs up. That was you before. You did a lot of this, you did a lot of this, then you went, but nobody really knew what was going on.
Steve,
so we thought you were going to come with an energy about. You fumbled the ball.
I'm a shameless guy.
This was your chance to get back in the not get back in it, but like really put the pressure on Arsenal. They're coming to your home turf. You know, I mean, they're talking a large game. You're right. I agree with you. And I agree with you in terms of the performance. But then when you started talking about squad depth and your players comparable to Salah, Haaland, and Gabriel compared to, who did you compare Gabriel to? And Saeed's strikers are this.
Fofana, bro. Compared him to Fofana.
But Grizz, this is the facts, though. This is the facts of it, bro. Palmer's a game changer for us. It is. Palmer's not a game changer for Chelsea. Palmer's not a game changer for Chelsea.
It can be. He can
be. He's proven many times as a game changer.
He's won 20 odd games that don't do fuck all, then he's not. So he can be. You know, he's got to come back and prove
20 games. Yeah, he's still outperformed most of your attackers. You know what I'm saying? Doku, bro. Has he scored another goal since that goal against Liverpool, bro?
Can I ask you a question?
And you keep talking about, hold on, Steve. Let's go back to reality a little bit as well. Because you were talking about
we're above you still and we're shit.
You're above us and that, but Boski, KDB and Gundogan and that, they're gone. Yeah,
exactly.
You ain't got those guys to fall back on anymore. Who you falling back on these days? Bob. It's Bob this time.
Can I ask you a question quickly?
Savio. I don't call Savio Sevilla no more. That guy's Cuban. That guy's not Brazilian, bro. Anyway, go on. Go on.
Do you rate Brennan Johnson?
Oh, here we go.
I don't rate Brennan Johnson. No.
Do you think he's shit?
I think he's shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. How many goals did he score last season?
How much did he score? Like 12?
He scored 11 Premier League goals. He scored more goals than every single one of your attackers outside of Cole Palmer and I think maybe Nicholas Jackson. So you think this guy? He puts up numbers, but now you're talking to us about us rating these attackers that you have because they have the capacity to get numbers. They're not good enough.
I never asked you to rate them. Yeah, but Tokes, if you ask me to have a hold on, let's go back a little bit.
You're telling us they're the second best squad in the league because you got certain players that can put up numbers, bro. Quality is quality. We all have eyes. So do you. You know when something is legit. Some of your players in that team, they're legit. Some of your players in that team are not legit, which is why you are where you are.
And they're limited as well. They can only take so
far. They're limited, but
they're limited.
I'm seeing
blah blah blah. I'm seeing how many. Let's talk about the game. The actual game. You actually played well up until the red card. You were playing well. up against a team who looked like they were running away with it. So you actually gone there and you were contesting with Arsenal. When you come to the table and you're bringing these statements, and we've had conversations on WhatsApp about your teams, it doesn't even make sense. And that Caicedo brother as well. How many times have I told you and your Chelsea mob, that guy is a shin kicker? He's a player, no doubt, but he's a shin kicker. He gets away with it every season without fail. Every season. Every season, he has about 3 or 4 of those challenges. The refs, they turn a blind eye to it. Finally, they're giving him a card for that.
What did Bentancur do the other day? Why didn't he get sent off?
He should have been sent off. He should have been sent off. I said it on the mob. You think I'm condoning that shit? He should have been sent off.
I'm glad you said it.
No, you know what it is.
I'm glad you said it. And the thing is, let's go back a little bit, because I don't want people thinking that I wanted to sign Garnacho, I wanted to sign Gittins as the main guys. I didn't, right? The point that I'm making, folks, for me, I wanted to sign someone like a Rodrigo, a Semenyo. My dream signing is KK at PSG, right? I really like Kvaratskhelia, yeah? But end of the day, even when Garnacho was at United, I said to Saeed, bro, listen, whatever you think of this guy, bro, I think he's a good squad player, and he contributes in terms of the GNA. Now, in Garnacho and Gittins is in regards to those guys, Toby, we don't need to depend on them. They are just part of the team. They are just part of the squad, right? I would rather be getting goals from everywhere like we've been doing so far, instead of depending on someone like a Haaland. Because if Haaland goes down now for 3 months, most people will start changing it and saying, yo, these men will probably just get top 4, or they'll probably just scrape 3rd, right? He is the difference. For me, I don't care where the goals come from. But what I can see right now is that this system that Maresca has implemented is allowing us to be creating chances, and we are scoring goals, and we are taking our chances. And this is even without our best attacker. That's how I'm looking at it, yeah? In the summer, we can go again and try to do things. We've got Quenda and that coming in, cool, right? Whatever you think of these guys, Garnacho, Gittins, they're already contributing to the team. And Garnacho, let's be real, he's been decent for Chelsea, bro. He's not been shit. He's not been shit for Chelsea.
No, I'm saying he is shit.
You know what it is? You know what it is, yeah?
That's my opinion. I didn't want him, Tobes, but I have to be honest, he's been decent.
This is why I didn't want to draw in this game, guys, because I knew this was going to happen. Because what it is, yeah, I feel like the energy, why there's so much energy, is because one side said they're going to smack Chelsea. Maybe not Turkish, but there was a lot of people talking. I've spoken to a few people. It didn't happen. So now it's Chelsea. They look, let's be honest, bro, they look good with 10 men. And now it's like Chelsea fans are saying, yo, look how close we are to Arsenal. But that's just maybe Arsenal on an off day. We know Arsenal can play better than that. But Chelsea stood toe-to-toe with Arsenal, even though it's a draw. And when you look at it now, Steve's right. You got a draw. You didn't win. You know, what's all of this energy and hype for? But Chelsea played a brilliant game with 10 men. And if it was 11v11, that's where the energy from Don is coming from. He's saying, yo, if it was 11v11, we beat you, man. And on the evidence of play, I'm not going to lie to you. The way that Chelsea were playing, the Chelsea were playing, the evidence probably suggests, yes, they probably would have beat them. So that's why I didn't want to draw. Someone had to win this game, because now we're having these mad arguments. And don't get me wrong, Reece James, unbelievable. But there is a lot of energy and nothing's been settled yet. Nothing. Because we are back to where we were before. 6 points. So it's one of them was fair play to Maresca. I think Maresca deserves a lot of credit, guys. From where he was at Man United, that in-game management, shocking, to now, I'm not going to lie to you, he's a big game manager now. In terms of big games, he's delivering. And I think for me, you have to give him that credit where he's made some bold decisions. It didn't look like they were down to 10 men, and you have to give Maresca that credit. Arsenal, listen, it's not the end of the world, but I can't lie, man. Certain man went missing. There's a lot of man went missing, bro, in that team.
Can't play Tottenham every week, can you?
Why are you dissing yourself, bro?
We're 5 points clear. We're 5 points clear. Tobes, we're 5 points clear, and we've played Tottenham once and 12 other teams, mate.
Can't play Tottenham every week,
I know we don't play Tottenham
and that's why it's frustrating for me. And that's why it's frustrating for me, Saeed. Yeah, when I'm seeing how, you know, Maresca's come in and literally, you know, giving us the belief. A lot of Chelsea fans again yesterday, bro, we were deflated. Like, we had 10 men, but we still wanted to win that game. We weren't happy with the result. And that's down to Maresca, bro. The guys come in, Club World Cup, battered PSG, you know, battered Flick the other day. You know what I'm saying? Took these guys to the cleaners. Arteta, for me, he actually tactically beat Arteta. It's just that we had one less man. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's why it's frustrating. I'm like, the owners back this guy, bro. Maresca hasn't even bought a single centre back yet, people, right? He has not bought a centre back once. You know what I mean? And that's an area that I'm looking at, and I'm like, we need to build a partnership. I haven't seen a partnership at Chelsea probably since Silva and Rudiger. It's been years, bro. And I've grown up on partnerships. I've grown up on John Terry and Gary Cahill, bro, and all these guys, bro.
I still think
you need that as a foundation.
Don, I still think, though, be honest here, like your attack isn't going to be a title-winning attack. As much as you say you could get GA, which they can,
hey, bro.
I'm sorry, man. To rely on them week in, week out, bro. Garnacho, Gittins, Esteval could give you them wild performances, but I don't think that's enough for a title-winning team, bro. I don't think it is. You know what I mean? Yes, João Pedro could get a few goals, but even yesterday, you've seen that, not reliable enough to get you them key goals. So as much as you say, you know what I mean, your defense is what's missing, I do think your attack is also missing as well. Like, they're not reliable enough. You go and get Semenyo and them man there, then maybe we can talk. But for me, Garnacho, Gittins, nah, not for me, man. I just don't think they're reliable enough.
I hear it, Saeed, but